Hi, welcome back to Adventures in the Library. We're going to continue where we left off, looking at our looking at our dictionary. We left off at neurons, so we're going to go back to the last definition, and it was nerve cell. And at the end of the definition, after we got through everything else, we found the term neuron. Now, this means that we can actually look further into this, and rather than stopping at nerve cell like we thought we were going to do, we're going to move on to neuron now and find out what that says. So, and here we go. Here we go. Neuron. Neuron is actually from the Greek, meaning nerve. It says the structural and functional unit of the nervous system, consisting of the nerve cell body and all its processes. Right? It says, as the dendrite and axon, see nerve cell. Right? That's so they go back to that. So, but they actually have a lot of other terms associated with neuron. Like they have neurological, right? And it says it says adjective over in neurology. Neurologist. An expert or specialist in neurology. Right? Neurology, a branch of medicine dealing with the nervous system and its structures and its diseases. And this is actually something interesting here, because now we have a branch here. Remember I said we were missing, as far as we can get into biology for the understanding of the brain and medicine. Well, now we have something here further. We have now another field, neurology. This deals with the medical side of the brain. So now we have the second side of things, and that's as far as that goes here. And then this is neuropathic. And then they have neuropathist. Again, this is sort of like a neurologist, doctor who specializes in the nervous system and its diseases. Right, neuropathology, a pathology of the nervous system and its parts, a branch of medicine dealing with the diseases of the nervous system. So we have a good whole list of terms in here that are on neurology that sort of bring us back into psychology. And here we have something here, neurosis, right? And so it says it's formally a functional disorder of the nervous system. Any various psychic or mental disorders characterized by special combinations of anxieties, compulsions, obsessions, phobias, and motor or sensory manifestations such as tics, without apparent organic or structural injury or change. In other words, they're talking about, they're now sort of pushing, this is, remember what we were talking about before, that the Psyche talks particularly about the soul without actually looking at the brain. Well, this is looking at the problems of the Psyche, but not looking at the Psyche itself, but looking at the brain. So this is psychology from the brain's perspective rather than from the mind's perspective. So this is sort of the opposite end, the opposite end of psychology. So you have psychology, the Psyche, and its physical side, the brain side, is neurology. So we've got both of that together. And I think I was looking for one other term to see if they had one other term in here. They don't have it in here. So this is where we leave the dictionary. We've now finished in the dictionary. We've gone from the term moron all the way to neurology, where if something is a defect, we're expecting the person to be defective, and we see that the defect, in terms of a mental defect for moron, idiot, and imbecile, which are definitions of mental defect, they're conditions of a spectrum of mental defect, ranging from idiocy to the lowest to I think it's idiocy on the lowest here. Let me go back and check this definition again. You do forget these things, so go back and check the definition again. Just to make sure we got it right. Okay, we're at the eyes. Went a little bit too far. We're at I am, so we have to go back. I see. ID. Okay. And pages stick together. Here we go. Idiot. Right? Below imbecile. Yeah. So the range of mental deficiency or mental defect goes from idiot as the lowest, imbecile, and moron. So idiot is a person with a mental capacity of a child of 2 years old and younger. Imbecile gives you two to about 5 or 7, and moron gives you a maximum of 11 years old in terms of intellect and capacity. And this is considered a mental deficiency, a mental defect, and because we're dealing with the brain as well, not only with the psyche, we need so it may be, this would be also classified as a neurological disorder. And so now that we've got this and we've got a good understanding here from the dictionary, and this is the old terms used in the dictionary, we're going to move in the next segment to the encyclopedia. This is the encyclopedia here. As I mentioned this before, we're going to move into this encyclopedia and look and see what they have in here. We're going to follow the exact same path and see what it says in there. And once we've done there, we're actually going to go in and try to look and see what type of books, fictional books. Once we leave the encyclopedia, we're going to go to the fiction books and see what fiction books cover the issues that are described in this book here. And there are actually a number of fiction books out there that do go into this, and this is how we'll end up connecting non-fiction to fiction. Alright, so that's it for this segment of Adventures in the Library. We'll see you for the next segment when we go into the encyclopedia.